All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1025 on this beautiful, beautiful evening. It is Monday. It is going to be Kona, what is it? Kona Catchphrase Monday? It's going to be Keywords Monday. It is going to be the night where we give you the little ins and outs of how to take a quiz, look for those keywords, help you break down a quiz so that way you too can get a pass notice. Who am I? I am the guy sitting here, not Santa Claus. I know you guys all might have been confused, but I'm not him. My name is Andy. I run the background over here at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for me. You're here for Brandi. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get a pass notice. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Yes, we are going to be talking about that tonight. And I want to say first and foremost, I want to say thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here for this wonderful 30 minutes of free, which we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to go over some stuff and we're going to hopefully get you connected so that way you too can get onto this studying journey. So that way you can get this done, get your securities license, right? Want to elevate in 2025. We are wrapping up 2024. It is drawing near.
That's what I hear.
I feel like was that Christmas Vacation? I feel like Chevy Chase on a shiny toboggan, just light of speed to the end of the year, just going down that hill, and just it's gone.
It is Merry Christmas Eve.
All right, Merry Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's the eve of Christmas Eve.
I got you. The 23rd. Very good, Randy. Yes, it is the 23rd, and we'll have 24th tomorrow. We'll be getting into our schedule in just a minute. Brandi really is very excited about her Christmas Eve. But we are going to be going over some stuff, guys. I want to say this. Why I've been saying this like last week, I don't know, all of December, pretty much all of November. Let's not wait for January 1st. Let's get on this going, get this going, and get your study routine going now. Magic doesn't happen on January 1st. You're not going to wake up. I guarantee most of you are not going to wake up January 1st. The first thing you're going to be like, today's a new me, new you. Let's get the schedule rocking right now. Like that's like somebody who sets an alarm on their clock radio and then just jumps out of bed and just like is out the door like in the minutes like a fireman. You know what I mean? Just like boom, unless you are a fireman. I appreciate that. But I'm just saying most of us don't jump out of bed like that, right? There's a whole process. We got to warm up to waking up. Some people set 4 alarms, 5 alarms. Just saying, I don't know what the first 4 were for other than to wake me up.
Cheer me up, you know?
Yeah.
You're the...
Yeah. Some people hit the snooze several times. Some people hit it just once, right? Or just get right up, but it takes a minute, right? You got to go hit the coffee. You got to put get the slippers, find them, right?
Yeah.
Get the coffee going. Maybe kick the heater on in the house. Gets a little chilly.
Cold.
Even though it's like almost 80 degrees in Southern California this whole week. It's still 40 to 30 in the morning, right?
It's already 52.
Yeah, it dips down. But you know, we enjoy our 80-degree weather in the middle of the afternoon, right? Meanwhile, my buddy, Tim over there, he's got to get outside and scrape ice off of his door latch to get out the door before he even gets out there to go scrub the ice off of the sidewalk.
No.
But it's a process, right? It's a process to get out. It's a process to get going. It's not an automatic. And my point is, some of us are laying around like we just go ahead and do that. Like we jump out of January 1st and all of a sudden everything's different. Get in the routine now. Get it going. Guys, if we were on a virtual walk, if someone said, hey, if you go to a destination, when you walk, you have to walk there. But when you get there, you're going to have a great opportunity to change your life. It's going to be maybe a possibility, a great opportunity to make some more money. Be a little bit more secure in your finances. Be a little bit more secure and bringing in some extra, right? And by the way, you'll get to help people and do things for them and help a community. And who knows where it would be, right? It might be opening up great doors, but you just got to go on this journey to get there. All these things could happen. You just got to get on a journey to get there. Now, let me ask you, would you wait around to go get to that destination? Or would you just like, hey, that sounds good, and just strap some shoes on your feet, make sure you got the proper proper attire on, right? Yeah, we can't. You gotta have some clothes on.
Layer up.
Layer up, maybe, right? Make sure you get there, right? Well, I'm not doing sub below weather. Sorry, Tim.
Bring a backpack.
You might have to wait till you got a snowmobile or something. Anyways, but you know, my point is that you're gonna get out the door. You're gonna go for it. You're gonna do it. But most of you get the shoes on, get out the door, and then you go, what? Oh, I'm going back in. I walked to the mailbox. I'm good. That was enough. Or like, I'm gonna get there, and then you get about halfway, and you're like, you know what? I'm halfway there, but I'm gonna go home now. I'll do it next month. I didn't know it was gonna be this hard.
Set up camp where you're at.
I didn't know there was gonna be uphills. I didn't know I was gonna get pebbles in my shoe on the way. I didn't know I was gonna have to like, watch out for stray dogs. Oh, I didn't know I was gonna have. I thought it was just gonna be an easy walk in the sunshine all the way there, nothing in my way, zippity doo dah. Right? No, it doesn't work that way, does it? No, it never does. It never does. There's always going to be something. But does that mean you just stop? No, you just get going and you keep going until you get there. Until you get there. And you do it as soon as you can. So I implore you to go get this thing done. Don't stop. Be consistent all the way through the holidays and make sure you get this thing going. Because, guys, that destination is awesome. It changed our lives for sure. It changed a lot of lives that are people around us for sure. There's a lot of things that we got to do that was great because of these licenses. There's a lot of great things that happened for the people because Brandi got these licenses, right? She was able to protect her family. She was able to do a lot of things when her dad passed and taking care of the estate and all these great things. We want you to get on there. And if you haven't joined us yet, now's the time. If you go ahead and scan that QR code, it says connect to everything Kona. If you scan that QR code, there is a Studying Brew we did where we go over exactly everything that we have to offer, how the whole program works. Watch that video. It's free. You can just watch it. And plus that link will have all the stuff to get on board, get onto the membership. Maybe you just want to buy our books, maybe get into our Kona community, our Discord. Get on there. We got course videos. It doesn't matter if we don't have live sessions this next week, really. We have study hall. We'll get into our schedule, our holiday schedule, but we got course videos that they're always there. The videos are always there. The audios are always there. We have live exam sessions that are usually live. This week's a little different, but we have replays of the ones we already did. Yep. There's like hours and hours and hours of stuff on our membership site where you guys can watch hours and hours of stuff, whether it's test taking techniques, whether it's going over an SIE exam live quiz, whether it's going over a 6-1 or 63, 26, 65. We got all that great stuff. Brandi's still using the wrong graphic there. We start as little as $50 to $500. Check out all the different programs we have there. All member sessions, small group tutoring, one-on-one tutoring, daily accountability. Check out all the stuff that we have available and see what we got. We got books for sale, SIE 6 and 63. Brandi has been working on the 65 feverishly. We have something for the 26, but you got to be a member. All right, we got the Kona community. That is never sleeping. That is never taking time off. There is people in there. I know that there's a lot of people that are a little silent lately. It's like silent night, a little too silent night.
What you did there?
Wow. Check that out. You can still message Brandi direct and get on to that. 951-290-3077. Then you can give me a call or text. If you like the old email, it's KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. That QR code right there, it says connect to everything Kona. You can get into that. We also have an Instagram and a Hall of Fame. We'll get into that as well. All right. Ready? Mm-hmm. This is our schedule tomorrow. There is no live sessions whatsoever tomorrow and Christmas Day. So 24th, 25th, no live. We are not on here. Brandi and I, we are going to, we've done enough stuff live, and we've noticed over the years that none of you are available on the 24th really anyway. So we are going to take some time off as well. Yeah. My Latin brothers and sisters, they celebrate on the 24th. That is their Christmas. And then the 25th, all the rest of us, the Festivus for the rest of us. Yes, on the 25th. So you all have a good one on the 24th and the 25th. We will be on the Discord, so if you do need help, you can go ahead and still do that. I will still be answering the Kona phone It's my version of the bat phone. So when you and Commissioner Gordon call, I will be answering that. So go ahead and do that. But we will not have any live sessions on the 24th and 25th, but we will be back on the 26th. Bring up, zoom in on that next graphic there, the schedule, Brandi. Very well. Thursday, we will be back 10 a.m. for study hall. Friday, we'll be having study hall as well. What is study hall? It is good old fashioned. I don't know if some of you are old enough to have good old study halls, but when we were kids, you go in there, you work independently.
Yep.
Teachers in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Got a question, you bring it up there and you go, hey,
Got a question.
got a question. And then the teacher answers the question, give you a little extra help while you get that study in. They're about an hour or so. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing a Midwest answer on that. How long is it go? About an hour or so. Shout out to all my people in the Midwest and close to the Midwest, like Michelle, Mountain Time. Yeah. And Tim, of course, and all my East Coast folks. Small group tutoring. There is no small group tutoring Tuesday and Thursday. So tomorrow, and there's none on Thursday. Pretty much all we're doing is study hall Thursday and Friday. We will have the Studying Brew, as it says there, on Thursday night. So we will be back for another free on Thursday night. Brandi and I really thought about canceling everything this week, but I know there's a lot of people, and I've been talking about studying, and I'm saying don't quit and not stop. How hypocritical if I was like, hey, don't stop it, but hey, we're going to take a week off. That would be kind of messed up. So we're not going to take a week off, no. But we are going to miss out on the days that the holiday. So, but we will be here. We'll be there. So that is the schedule. So now you know. And if you are a Patreon, if you are on Patreon and just member, check those emails. That calendar did go out. That is also posted on Discord. That Kona Christmas calendar season week, whatever you want to call that schedule, it is on Discord as well. It's on my Telegram. So there is a lot of places with that schedule already out there. So you guys can get on that. And also follow the Google Calendar. And you can get onto that Google Calendar by scanning that QR code. And you can get the same schedule. So it is posted many places. So that way you all can be informed and get your own copy of that. All right. If you are not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, in fact, you can scan that QR code right there and join in there. Check out the Kona Hall of Fame, because you know why, Brandi?
Why?
Because when they give me a picture,
yeah,
and they let me know,
yeah,
guess what?
What happens?
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. Yes, we do. We got a passer. Congratulations are in order. Please welcome the newest member of the Kona Hall of Fame, Maria Pineda. Congratulations on passing the SIE. What is that? What do they do in the raves? Yeah, that sound. SIE got it done. We are so excited because the one thing I will add about Maria is this is not easy. English is not her first language. Not at all. Yeah, that's what I'll add to that. And it was not the easiest journey she's ever been on.
No.
She has not enjoyed taking tests her entire life.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, she has not enjoyed it. She's not one to say, hey, I love tests. But you know what? Yeah. She soldiered through.
Yeah, she did.
She had some what's this say? Non-pass notices.
Ups and downs.
We had some top season turvies.
Yes.
But she never quit.
No, she did.
She did not stop. She got it done. And congratulations on getting this done. What did Maria have to say? She said, "Will help me pass with staying consistent, using Brandi's quiz, taking techniques, and also using QBank and taking 175 test questions, quizzes daily." Wow, 175 daily. That's two full quizzes a day. But the main thing is we say it all the time. If you're gonna go train for a marathon, you're not gonna go do 10 questions, because the exam is not 10 questions.
No, it's not.
How many is the SIE?
The SIE is 85. You are graded on 75.
So if you're gonna go run a marathon, you don't want to go run to the mailbox and consider yourself prepared.
Right.
And you don't want to just do it kind of on a sorta. Nah, you got to do it every day. And that's what she heard. And that's what she did. And I think this is the first time that she actually stuck with it consistently.
Yes.
and really listen to what we were saying when we say, look, if English language is not your first language, lean hard, hard into the techniques. Lean hard into the keywords.
Stop reading.
Stop trying to read this like you're trying to analyze War and Peace.
No, man.
And write an essay about it and how you feel about it. Guys, it's not that way. And stop trying to master cue banks.
Yep.
Learn and master the techniques and the keywords like we're going to show you tonight. Congratulations, Maria. I called her up personally. Her manager gave me her phone number.
Yeah.
Shout out to Juan Jimenez, another student, got 2 pass notices with us.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, here's her number. So I gave her a call, surprised her.
Surprise.
She was like, oh my gosh, what? And I don't know if she pulled over or whatever, but it was pretty awesome. And so that was I really enjoyed doing that. And congratulations on getting that. And I can't wait to give you another call and say, we gotta pass that, because we're gonna pass that Series 6 soon.
Heck yeah.
It's gonna be it. That's it. 2025. Now it's not about just Maria, it's about you. Let's work on getting you a pass notice, and we're gonna do that tonight. Let's work on them keywords, huh? Those test taking techniques that Maria was talking about.
Yep.
Here we go. We're gonna do keywords. Now listen, guys, this is what I want you to do. This is almost the hardest thing. This is the hardest thing. It's not the hardest thing to do is, what do they say? That was it song. Anyways, it's not coming to my brain, and you're not going to help me. You're going to stare at me.
Song. You know that movie by that person?
Yeah, you're about that help.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is the hardest thing to do is to forget what you learned while growing up. Forget answering tonight. Forget about like when we put the questions or answers up on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't want you to shout out, A, the answer's A. No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to shout out or put in the chat what you think is the keywords. What are keywords?
Keywords aren't necessarily like securities vocabulary. It's words that you could use to make a match. So we could be talking about, I don't know, I'm just going to use fruit. Right? It could be apples, bananas, oranges, and grapes, right? And you're like, okay, so we got all fruit on the table, right? And then the question says, which one is not round? Oh, banana. See what I'm saying? And it's like you got to let it go. You got to let it go. We got to just get it down to these very few words that we could use to make a connection. Now, no securities vocabulary tonight.
There you go. So I'm going to read the answers. Brandy's going to just circle and underline. We're going to be waiting for you to memorize. We're going to be waiting for you to shout out those keywords. And if you're at home and you're playing the at-home version, as some of you are, but we would like your participation if you're on live. But if you're at home watching the replay and playing the at-home version, write it down on your scrap paper. Write it down on the scrap paper. See how you did. See if you noticed the things, right? All the things Brandi just said, the opposites, all that great stuff. And you'll fall in line. See if you see if you need to sharpen up your skill sets. And if you're not good at it, guess what? Sign up. Be a member. We go over it all the time.
Yeah, we do.
Let's go. D, an unlimited number of prospective retail customers. C, institutional investors. B, registered broker dealers and registered representatives. A, 25 or fewer retail investors within any 30 calendar day period.
I don't know, that reads rough.
Plus, I don't know. Have you ever had that where you're just like you're fine when you're talking, all of a sudden you get like that thing in the back of your throat where it dries out like the Sahara Desert, and then you can't talk? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
I thought you were gonna say like those things when you're talking fine, but when you're trying to read, the words look like a different language.
No, it's more like
because that's me.
Right.
Either way, right? B has an and. Oh, huh. I didn't notice.
And if you're brand new and you're like, wow, what were they noticing? Right? Get in there. It might be the fact that look at all the different ones that we're just saying, right?
Yeah, and look, we We have this little thing that we talk about on Tuesdays, right? Rose said it, Diana said it in the beginning. For some reason, if only one answer choice has a number, or like A has numbers in it, it's usually the one. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's just very weird. But usually when we have that happening, it's usually it. So let's go to the question. And the question says, as defined by FINRA, the term correspondence includes any written or electronic communication that's distributed or made available to. So what are we looking for? What we're trying to match up? Not that whole question. I'm not trying to match up all of those words in the question. Correspondence. Exactly. Right? So I'm going to say this. If you don't know the answer, because we just said you were not answering with securities vocabulary tonight, we're going to go with the one that has the numbers in it. Because why? That's a technique. And booyah, it was the answer. Bam! Just like that.
Bam. Bam.
Just like.
Okay. Just like that.
Guys, too many times, I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to go into the next question. So many times we're so caught up on we must be right. We don't think about why not. I'm just going to pick it. It's got numbers in it. Brandi says numbers. Let's pick it. And it's the answer. And guess what? You're still going to learn from it. All right. Andy starts with D, but I'm going to start with A.
Go for it.
Earnings are tax deferred. Distributions
may be made due to disability and to pay qualified first-time homebuyer expenses. Qualifying distributions are tax-free. D, tax-free distributions are available at any time after 5 years of participation. All right, what else we got? B has an and 5 years. Let's see, tax-free distribution. What do you got? A and C are opposite. Earnings are tax deferred. Qualifying distribution are tax-free. Are they opposite? Or
they're not opposite.
Those are not opposite.
Sure, but
they have to do a tax-free and then tax deferred.
I got tax-free and tax-free.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Well, I guess what he's thinking is like tax deferred, you still have to pay taxes, and then tax free is you don't pay taxes. So that was the opposite, I guess he was looking at.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because I mean, I get it. It's too short, too tax.
A is different.
I didn't catch that one either.
All right.
Well, let's go with this, right? Look at, there's another word in here. There's another little hint. We've got qualifying, and we have available at any time. If something was tax-free, is it tax-free anytime, or is it tax-free when it's, oh my gosh, I don't want to say it, because it met the rules of it being tax-free. There we go. Does that make sense? Let me say that again. Do we get to be tax-free anytime, or does it have to meet certain rules to be tax-free? Think about our lives. Think about every single one of you who has a job and had to pay taxes. Do you just get to do that tax-free, or is there like certain rules? You always have to have certain rules, right? If it's free, there must be rules. I mean, let's be real, right? So then we go to the question, and the question says, how does a Roth IRA differ from a traditional IRA? We got to have rules. We got to have those rules, right? There you go. There go. Okay. Let's go on to the next.
By the way, after we're done with these questions, we got we're going to be doing a 20% off our entire cart of our books. So if you want to get some Christmas stuff going here till the end of the year, we're going to do 20% off all of our books. So I'll put that screen up on the screen in just a minute.
Woohoo!
Yay! Merry Christmas. All right. D, the broker dealer is in violation of free riding. C, this is acceptable if the broker dealer is selling the shares to its employees. B, the broker dealer is in violation of failing to make a bona fide offering. I love bona fide. A, this is a normal business activity. Well, broker dealer is in violation of free riding. That's a violation.
Well, yeah, it says it in the.
Yeah, I'm just saying that one has violation. B has a broker as a violation. They're almost like they're opposite.
Right. So there's going to be something about an offering. And there's going to be something about something being free. Do you guys see what I just did there? And then, of course, not violating.
Right.
Okay. Do you guys see what I just said? Something about an offering, because it's in the word, and something about being free.
Offering and free are two different things, right?
Yes.
Right. If someone offers you something, there might be something attached to it. You know, get this deal now. Like my 20% off all books, you go to our site and you buy a book, right? It's offering of 20% off, but not free. You got to still buy it.
Right. Okay.
A broker dealer is a member of the syndicate for a new issue. The broker dealer believes it has an opportunity to make a profit by retaining some of the stock and then later selling it in the secondary market. Which of the following statements is true of this situation? The broker dealer is in violation of failing. Okay, well, I'm going to say we need to focus on B and D, but what is the keywords in the question? Later selling in secondary. Yeah, selling.
There you go. Make a profit by keeping it, and we already know that this is what we know. This is a new issue, so that has to do with an offering or being free. An offering or being free.
Offering.
Because it's new.
New means offering. If you don't have that connected, connect it. And there you go. New, offering, those are keywords, right?
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
See, look, guys, if you aren't seeing this, this is where you get into the thinking way too much. Thinking way too much. I could go into an explanation of why that's bad. I can go into an explanation of what free riding is, or we could simply say new issue is an offer and make a profit. It has an opportunity to make a profit. Oh man, everything has to be legit. We already knew it was going to be in violation because B and D both say violation.
And I guess for me, if it was me, I don't know nothing about none of that, right? But I have committed to my memory, new and offering go together. So that's all I need to know. B is the answer. The question had new in there. The only thing that refers to new, something that goes with new, is B.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I knew nothing else, that's all I need.
Exactly. All right.
D, it's office of supervisory jurisdiction. C, it's regional compliance office. B, each branch office. A, the home office of the broker dealer. B, huh? Each branch office? That's a lot. I don't know. It's regional compliance office. Is there a regional compliance office?
Now that's what I'm gonna,
Like who?
No offense.
Talk about waste, right?
We've heard of branches. Think about branches. Like this, I'm going to the bank, the branch that's on this street, right?
No, that's not our branch. That is the only goes for the compliance.
Yeah, and then a regional compliance office, whatever. Supervisory. And then the home office of a broker dealer. What if there is no home office? I don't think they mean I think they mean like a headquarters. I don't think they mean like your home. Does that make sense? Like we talk about, okay.
For any customer complaints it receives, a member firm must keep a file at.
I'm just gonna say in the chat, somebody guessed a place to keep records. Places to keep records. It's a great guess.
It's not a record store.
There is must. I'm gonna say that's a it's a semi-important word in a question.
You have to. Customer complaints.
But must How are we linking that to A, B, C, or D? Keep a file. There we go. Must keep a file. Complaints is probably, maybe, I don't know, important. But if I'm going to keep files, I'm going to make it with my supervisor. If I'm going to keep files, I'm going to keep it with my supervisor.
Why? Because the supervisor is supervising. Does that kind of make sense? Like the supervisor has to get those complaints, supervise over those people that they're about. Oh, I got some complaints about Tim over there. He doesn't salt his driveway after. What's up with that? It's weird. I have to check into that.
Like I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe I'm too old sometimes because I'm like, every office I've ever, or every job I've ever worked at, the supervisor keeps the files.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. They know nothing else, but they do have the files.
Right.
We all work there, right? We all know more than the supervisor.
Right.
Asking whether a potential customer wants to speak with a registered representative. C, sending invitations to events being held by the brokerage firm. B, pre-qualifying potential customers before passing them on to a registered representative. A, calling prospective customers to determine whether they want to receive some investment literature.
Okay.
Calling, pre-qualifying, sending, asking.
Okay.
A non-registered employee of a brokerage firm is allowed to do each of the following except I would say non-registered is the huge keyword.
There's one more word. A non-registered except, but
is allowed. What can they do?
Except.
So what can't they do is what we're looking for. So the except, right? What they can't do. I'm just going to say that probably pre-qualifying people.
Look. If accept questions get you twisted, because that's a very common thing. Man, Brandi, I don't know how you do those accept questions. Do you guys see what I just wrote right here? That is how I finally got over I can't do accept questions.
Can they call up somebody and say, hey, do you want some investment literature? Sure. That doesn't require asking them anything about anything, right, really, other than do you want something in the mail? Yeah. Sending invitations to an event, not a big deal. Do you want to go to our hot dog rally, whatever they got going in the front yard?
Sorry.
I mean, that's pretty much what they are.
No,
right?
Yeah, no, that's legit.
Get some hot dogs and the chips with the kids.
Yeah.
Check out our broker. Yeah, they can do that all day long. D, asking whether a potential customer wants to speak with a registered representative. Would you want to talk to somebody who knows more than me? Yeah, you can do that. But pre-qualifying potential customers, hey, do you have a job? Do you have this? Let's get into your finances and see if you qualify to be talking to my guy.
No, you can't.
No, you can't do that at all. No.
You don't know anything yet. No offense.
No.
You're not licensed.
No, you can turn the gas on at the hot dog rally.
Yeah. Go outside and
that's my new one now. Hot dog rally. Opportunity risk, exchange rate risk. B, liquidity risk. A, market risk. Opportunity risk. C, exchange rate risk. Some people are probably going, where is the keywords in this, Brandi? See, this is where I like to go down the line and just kind of like do a little normal person translation.
Yeah, I like that. Normal person translation.
Opportunity, right? Mm-hmm. The risk of a new opportunity. Lots of risks in new opportunities. Don't we agree? Might fail, might be good. I don't know. Right? It's opportunity. C, exchange rate risk. Will exchange, mm-hmm. Will the exchange be even? Will it be more? Will it be less? There's a rate. There's a little bit of a risky there, right? Liquidity. Will it become liquid, cash? When I need it, will it become cash, right? Liquid. Can I sell it off easily? A, market risk. That's the whole thing. That's the whole market. That's the whole thing. That's the whole shopping mall. That's the whole center. That includes the Sbarro. That includes the Bath and Beyond. That doesn't exist anymore. JC Penney's, right? It's got the Macy's, the whole shopping center, right? The whole risk of that whole thing falling apart.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what I do.
That is a very
That's my keywords.
It's a very good normal people translation.
Keep it simple.
I don't like
An investor who has a portion of her portfolio invested in foreign corporations is subject to which additional risk? Is it the whole market? No. Is it liquidating? No. Is it opportunity? No. Probably the exchange of money rate, right? Exchange rate between two countries.
Do you think we could have just got it right simply because C was the only one that had 3 words?
Could have got it that way too.
But you should do both.
If I'm on the real exam, I'm doing both.
Guys, if you're in a pinch of time and you're like, bro, I got
C, 3 words.
But if you're like, I got time to do a quick look, but you're pretty sure it's C,
a little look-see,
prove it wrong. And you can't. So the answer is C. And a dash. That's right.
Plus, I think it's a great exercise when you're doing quizzing to break it down like I did and just plain simple words. Yes. Don't overthink any of this stuff and don't always try to plug in your securities.
Stop always. Guys, if you're plugging in securities first, you're going to cause a lot of how do I want to say?
Discomfort.
Stress and discomfort. And it's going to cost a lot of energy. Just go in with what you know outside of securities.
It's like that old joke about, hey, doc, it hurts when I lift my arms up. Okay, we'll stop doing that. Hey, Andy and Brandi, I always get confused when I think too hard. Okay, we'll stop doing that.
I mean, I hear
I always get the wrong answer every time I second guess it. I should have just clicked it. Guess what you should do?
Go there.
Just click it. Stop going back to go get the answer wrong. Know what I mean? Speaking of keywords, if you love getting the keywords and you're like, hey, I want to have those keywords, like you said, like, there's a couple of them where I said you need to commit to memory. Guess what, guys? We got these great books that already do that. They're ebooks. You can print them out, scan the QR code, and you'll go right to where you can buy those books. It's 20% off the entire cart. So if you get the SIE 6 and 63, it's 20% off the whole entire kit and caboodle. The whole shebang, as we used to say back in the day. 20 off Kona Guide. That is the discount code. So make sure to use that when you check out. So when you check out, coupon code, I think we all know how to buy online by now.
I think so.
20 off Kona Guide.
Yep.
It's very rare when I find somebody who does not know how to shop online.
Right.
But I'm not putting you down, but it is 2024. Kona Guide, 20 off Kona Guide. That is your discount code.
All one word.
All one word. 20 off Kona Guide. Go get yours now. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. And I'll put that up tomorrow. I will make it worldwide tomorrow. But tonight, there you go. You guys get a jump start because you're on live. And that will be active all the way until the end of the year. So you can get that 20 off the entire cart till the end of the year. So take advantage while supplies last. No, while the discount lasts.
Yes.
While the discount lasts, because it won't be here forever. It will
disappear
by 2025. There you go. Ready? Yeah. Let's go. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being on. Keep your studying going on. We will not be here on a Zoom camera live 24th and the 25th. So there's nothing to be on our live sessions, but everything else is live. Like as far as our Patreon, our membership, all the great stuff we have on YouTube, please subscribe, notify, and share all the great free if you have not. And, get on to the studying. We are on the Discord. The Kona community never shuts down. It's always available. So reach out to Brandi. You can always scan the QR code, hit that, and you can go ahead and find my contact information. Give me a call or a text, whatever you want to do. I do accept carrier pigeons, but very rarely used, but you can use Gmail. I heard it's a lot easier than strapping a note to a pigeon. But you can go ahead and do that as well. Thank you all so much for being here. And the most important thing I want to say about this is, listen, everybody, positivity is a choice. If you are not having the very best of holidays, if everything's going crazy and the crazy hits, because it will, whether It's you know, you're thinking about all the losses if things aren't, you know, if it's memories or whatever, or maybe just a simple fact that holidays are a lot for you, or maybe there's that one uncle who just won't close his mouth when he choose whatever it is that sets you off, whatever it is that gets you in a downturn. Remember, it's a choice to be positive, be happy, look at all the blessings you have, look at all the ability to be here upright and to just enjoy what it is going on. Be present in the moment during this holiday, whatever that may be. But take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of yourselves. And we just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and have a safe holiday. Do not drink or drive. Don't be inebriated behind the wheel. There's no reason for that anymore in 2024. Get an Uber, a Lyft, any of those things, call a friend, whatever you got to do, but please do not get behind the wheel. Do not make a mistake that could really injure you and others. And besides that, if you get a DUI, might be disqualified from getting these licenses as well. So there's many reasons why not to get behind the wheel while inebriated. Everybody, Merry Christmas. Take care. But most importantly, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for being on tonight. Please remember, guys, 10 quick questions will help keep you moving forward, even on these 2 busy days. See you guys on Thursday. Have a great one.